We are live at Freedom High School for a key district contest between the visiting Jesuit Tigers and the Freedom Patriots. Good evening, everyone. I am John Pedrero from the class of 1981. Welcome to Jesuit Tiger basketball. Tigers take to the road here in the far reaches of North Tampa against Freedom High. Jesuit with a record of 11-4. They are ranked number 10 in the state in 5A, coming off of a running time win over IMG Black, which I found out on Facebook. Actually, that is the of the 7 IMG teams. That's, I guess, the second lowest ranking team. But they hung around a little while. The Jesuit prevailed 79-36. It was a big second period that propelled the Tigers, and they put it away in the third. Morty Hanlon leading the way with 18 points on 7 out of 11 shooting. Chris Moliere had 15 points to go along with 5 assists. Nate Boakye, 12 points, 10 steals for Nate. The Ascenders just could not handle him up top, and solid defensive game for the senior. He also had 4 assists. Dylan Flock chipping in with 6 rebounds. Tigers solid from the floor at 49%. They were 79% from the free throw line. So again, Jesuit with a record of 11-4. Nate Boakye, the leading scorer at 18.5. He also leads the Tigers in rebounds at 4.9, assists at 3.7, and steals at 3.5. That went up a couple of points against IMG. Chris Moliere, the other double-figure scorer at 14.1. Morty Hanlon not far behind at 8.4 per game. So Jesuits' opponent this evening, we have absolutely nothing statistically on them at all. It is the Freedom Patriots under head coach Ken Angel, a district opponent here in Class 5A District 8. The Patriots are 7-6. They're coming off of a win in the Lakeland Christmas tournament at Lakeland. They beat Haines City 59-39. The only 2 common opponents are 2 district opponents. Well, 1 district opponent, Blake, who beat the Patriots 63-46, and Freedom also played Wiregrass. We remember that one, and that was a 78-70 win for Wiregrass. So Freedom, always a tough opponent, always a tough place to play here at Freedom. Tigers in their blue, there they are, royal blue tops and bottoms. Freedom in red and white. And we're going to have the national anthem followed by introductions with the Freedom Honor Guard. So here are the Jesuit starters. Chris Moliere, Nate Boakye, Jack Burkhardt, senior. Tyler Caouette, the sophomore. Morty Hanlon, the senior. Excuse me, the junior. Morty's a junior. So there's Freedom. And Jose Oro, number 2. And we don't have a number 10, but we'll have to get that settled at halftime. Tommy Richardson, number 20. AJ Crump, number 23. And Hunter George, 24. So we've got the mystery 10. We will get that figured out again at halftime, as we were kind of scrambling to get in here today. But we did make it, albeit barely. So it is Boakye jumping against Richardson. Thanks for watching tonight on Facebook. We appreciate it. 3 referees. I know I've seen at least 2 of them. Nate Boakye controls it easily to Tyler Caouette. Back to Nate. Boakye left wing. Gives it to Chris Moliere. Moliere dribbles left. He turns. Hands it off to Burkhardt, top of the key to Morty Hanlon. Morty thought about a 3. Nate Boakye. Nate takes a 3. Nate, rolls in and out. Rebound. And it goes off of a Tiger. Nate shooting 51% from beyond the arc. There's Freedom. That's George near steal. Oral picks it up. Tigers in their 2-3. 10 with it. Left wing Crump. It's AJ Crump. George. Bounce pass stolen. And Caouette got that. Here's Moliere. Crossover. Drive. It's going to count. Score. Moliere on the drive. He's going to get a chance for a 3-point play. Had a little opening there, and that's all Chris Moliere needs, a small opening. Free throw up, short. I think this might stay with Jesuit. No. Off of Caouette. 2-0 Tigers early in the first. It's top of the key 10, left wing George to Oro to 10. AJ Crump back to 10. Oro, Crump, back to Oro. Tigers playing aggressively around the perimeter. Crump, 10. Long 3-10, short. And a nice block, Caouette. And Burkhardt picks it up. Good defense, Tyler Caouette. Long pass to Caouette. He takes it to the basket, lay and score. Smooth move, steal, score. Boakye. Nate with a steal off the inbounds pass. Crump right wing, 6-0 Oro. Left wing George. George lobs it to 10, right corner to AJ Crump. Bounce pass inside. And they all travel. And a sub. This is Jalen Harris in. 6-0 Jesuit. 5:50 left in the first. Morty Hanlon across the timeline. Left wing Caouette. Caouette to Boakye. Nate step back. Looked like someone got him on the arm. No call. 10. Oro left wing. Oro bounce pass Crump. He goes inside. Crump. Miss. Follow. And another miss inside. It's Caouette with the rebound. Long pass Boakye. Nate goes up. Nate foul. Score! Another nice dish from Caouette. 8-0. Nate with a chance for a three-point play. Tigers coming out firing early here. Nate Boakye, 79% from the line. Free throw up short. And violation. Tigers have missed their first two free throws, and they're generally good free throw shooting team. And Ken Angel not happy with his team. He calls an early timeout. 5:23 left in the first. It is Jesuit 8, Freedom 0. And we can barely see that scoreboard up there. So Jesuit plays next on Friday. No easy one on Friday. Well, a lot of basketball here left tonight, obviously. But the Class 7A Sarasota Sailors, who 10-2 the last time I looked, they are ranked in the top 10 in the state in Class 7A. Team Jesuit has played, I know they played them in football, can't recall in basketball. But they play them in baseball. It's a good baseball program there at Sarasota. But the Sailors come to the Palace. So a tough test for Jesuit. Tigers have a nice little gauntlet of games here. Tigers going full court pressure. Crump trapped in the corner. Bounce pass back to George. Oh, Nate Boakye goes down. Ooh, Nate took a weird fall. And he's coming back. He is sore. Drive, steal Moliere. He goes all the way, and it would have counted too. Boy, Nate slipped on the court, and he is still limping a little bit. And that'd be Nate going over to talk to Neil Goldman for a moment. Free throw up, rolled out. Tigers 0 for 3 to start the game at the line. Moliere has 2. Free throw up. Moliere hits that one. So Moliere getting the Tigers off the schneid at the line. It's 9-0. AJ Crump with it. Crump right wing to Daniel Rogers is in the game. This is Rogers is number 4. Crump. Rogers, top of the key. Rogers left wing Oro. Oro back to Rogers, right wing. Rogers looking inside, nothing there to Crump. Back to Rogers, back to Crump. Thought about a 3. Kicks it out to Rogers. Rogers left wing Oro, back to Rogers, back to Crump. Crump head fake, didn't shoot it. Rogers. Tigers looking inside. Moliere slipped inside there too. Long 3 taken, made, Oro. So we saw Moliere slip a little bit in the paint. 9-3, Oro gets Freedom on the board. Morty Hanlon. Corner to Burkhardt. Jack drives, kicks it out to Moliere. Moliere for three. Someone got a hand on that, I think. Boakye stole it. Here comes Moliere. And a tip ball goes out to Moliere. To Caouette, who drives, score! Boy, Tyler Caouette, such an athletic player and strong, taking it to the basket. 11-3 Tigers. 3:34 left in the first. I mean, Caouette going down the lane like that is hard to stop. This is George to Crump on the baseline. Top of the key, Rogers. He goes in the paint. Drive, miss, follow, score by Hunter George. Got good position there. Here comes Morty Hanlon. 11-5, 3:10 left in the first. Burkhardt to Boakye. Boakye, Morty Hanlon. Morty to Nate Boakye. Nate left wing. Nate to Moliere. He goes baseline, had it knocked away. Tiger ball. Dean Lucas coming in for Jack Burkhardt. Dean's play really improving as of late, earning a little early time here. Good shooter. Boakye into paint. Nate left-handed, followed. He took a tumble there, no call. Near steal, offensive foul, yep. Good position there by Dean Lucas, comes in, draws a charge. .239 left in the first, Jesuit 11, Freedom 5. Julian Parker in for Nate Boakye. Nate's still sore. He's still trying to walk it off, going down to the end of the bench there. Lucas to Tyler Caouette. Caouette spins, had it stripped by Oro. Oro to 10. Rogers top of the key. Left wing Crump. Crump to Rogers. Andy Wood going over there to check on Nate. 10 to Rogers. Oro, left wing Rogers. Bounce pass inside. Near steal Lucas. Crump with it back out to Rogers. Nate tells Andy Wood, get away from me, I'm good. Rogers left wing. 1:40 left in the first. Right wing 10. Oro top of the key. Oro for three. Miss. Rebound Tyler Caouette. Here comes Moliere with it. Chris Moliere down the left side. Moliere. He takes a long three off the rim. I don't think Neil Gulman wanted that shot. It's Rogers. It's one of those if you make it, you're a hero. If you're not, your coach says, why did you take that shot? Rogers top of the key. Bounce pass. Dean Lucas steal. Here comes Moliere. Moliere drives. Moliere lay in, score. Nice move. I think Neil Gulman forgave him for taking that shot on that drive. 13-5, under a minute. Left wing Oro. Oro to 10. 10 to Oro, left wing. Oro dribbles right, bounce pass Rogers. Rogers left wing 10 to Rogers, top of the key to Oro. Picked up nicely by Tyler Caouette. 35 seconds. Rogers left wing Oro. Oro to Rogers, 10. 10 travel, no call. Rogers travel, no call. Rogers top of the key. Nice pickup by Morty Hanlon. Bounce pass, Morty near steal. Morty handling solid defense here, 17 seconds. Morty on Rogers, right wing 10. Back to Rogers. Rogers slip. Caouette has it, 7 seconds. Caouette drives. He got fouled. Definitely think we have some slippery spots on this floor. Rained a lot today, maybe some condensation here tonight. Lord knows we've seen that at Jesuit before. Ty Alvarez, my friend, class of 81, Jesuit Hall of Famer watching. Thank you, Ty. Appreciate it. Caouette, free throw up. Good. Oh, definitely unforgiving rims here at Freedom. Boy, no give. Tigers have, I think they're 1 out of 5 from the line. Caouette hits that one. He's got 5, 14 to 5, 2 seconds. Long shot and miss. So we've played 1 here at Freedom. And Jesuit leads Freedom 14 to 5. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, back at Freedom. 14-5, Jesuit leads. And thanks to all who are watching tonight. It is Julian Parker, Nate Boakye, Tyler Caouette, Carter Raines in the game, the junior, 6'7" junior, Dean Lucas. So Jesuit with a good-sized lineup here in the 6'7" Raines, the 6'3" plus Lucas, the 6'3" Caouette. Oh, and Jesuit applying pressure. Dean Lucas near steal. He did steal it. Here comes Caouette. Caouette pulls it up. Caouette across the timeline to Nate Boakye. Nate looks recovered. Julian Parker on the wing. Julian to Caouette. Tyler Caouette with Crump on him. It's a good matchup. Dean Lucas. Dean to Boakye. Nate head fake. Nate between the legs. Nate to Parker. Parker back to Boakye. Nate stops, pop, shoot, and miss. Oh, Nate going down again on the court. That's another bad slip by Boakye. Losing the footing. This is the referees need to look into this. Boy, Nate almost did the splits. And that is not on him. That is the floor that there's condensation on. Bounce pass, inside miss by 32 in the game. That's Isaiah Ponce foul. Boy, the referees really need to take a look at the floor. Lucas out, Caouette out, Moliere in, Dylan Flock in. 14-5 Jesuit. And playing some slip and slide here at Freedom. Rogers to Crump right wing. Crump back to Rogers. It's Ponce setting a screen. Oh, Crump threw it away. Well, we know that Nate Boakye's pretty flexible after that last one. Wow. Moliere, right wing Parker. And it's knocked out of bounds. Nate goes down again. Okay, now they're bringing the mop out. I see Wiregrass Boys Basketball is watching. Still bitter, Wiregrass, still bitter. But thank you for watching, though. We appreciate it. I say that in jest. Sort of. Parker to bring it in. Raines almost slipped down low. Parker to bring it in again. Parker to Boakye. Nate back to the basket, backing in. Got fouled. No scoring yet here in the second. 14-5 Parker. Baseline, Boakye left wing. To Raines in the paint. Kicks it out to Moliere. He drives. He slips. Moliere slips on the drive. This is unbelievable. Rogers right wing Crump. Burkhardt's going to come in. Crump right wing. Crump to Ponce, left wing 10. Morty Hanlon's going to come back in. Ten, right wing Crump. Crump to Ponce. 10 with it. 10 jumper. 10 misses. No, 10 scores. 10 shoots, 10 scores. 14-7. Tigers a little lull here. 5:28 left in the second. Parker left wing. Nate Boakye top of the key. Nate right wing Moliere. Moliere to Julian Parker. Julian for three, score! Big basket, Julian Parker. Tigers needed that one, 17-7. Ponce to 10. Near steal, stolen by Raines. Here's Boakye. Nate lay-in, score. (19-7). Tigers on a 5-0 run. 10. Another near steal, Boakye. Rogers to Ponce. It's Isaiah Ponce to Rogers. Moliere with the steal. They were looking inside for 35. We don't have him. I think that might be Peter Radigan. We'll get that. Missed by Parker. And Nate with a steal. Nate lay and score on the steal. Nate's got 8. Rogers. Timeout, Freedom. With 4:11 left in the second. Jesuit 21, Freedom 7. Yeah, there was a comment I saw that maybe the rain we had today, just as a built up some condensation here on the floor, and I think that is exactly the case. I mean, of course, you think back a couple of years ago, it was Stevie Dar's senior year, I believe, Jesuit, Tampa Catholic at Jesuit. They had to stop the game because of a unplayable floor, floor conditions. So it's Burkhard, Raines, Flock, Moliere, Boakye for Jesuit. And they go inside and a miss. Traveling foul. There was a miss by Richardson, who had slipped behind the defense. They call it foul before the shot. Crump to bring it in. It's Rogers with it. Rogers to Oro. Oro's block. A block by a couple of Tigers. Moliere, it's stolen right back. Flock. They're going to call a blocking foul. Yeah, Flock tried to get in position, but you could see he was moving backwards a little bit there. And they're bringing out the mop again. That was
Daniel Rogers on the drive. 3:38 left in the second. 21-9 Jesuit. Again, Rains, Flock, Burkhardt, Moliere, Boakye out for the Tigers. And this is Daniel Rogers looking to complete three-point play, which he does not. Burkhardt on the rebound. 21-9. Boakye to Carter Rains to Jack Burkhardt, Nate right wing. Inside, Rains off the glass score. Rains doing a nice job rolling to the basket. Boakye hit him. Crump on the drive, 23-9. Crump to Rogers. He goes in the paint. Oro for three. Oro miss. And it is they call Burkhardt on a foul. I think they said Jack was backing into the Freedom player. Caouette's in. Morty Hanlon is in. George to bring it in. George to Oro. Near steal. It is stolen. Boakye to Moliere. He's going to get two shots. Nate with the little quick dish to Chris Moliere. So Moliere has two shots. That's the second team foul on Moliere. Hits that one. Second team foul on Freedom. So Moliere now with 6, 24-9. 2:34 left in the second. Jesuit does have 14 fouls. Moliere, hits it. I thought that was going to be short. Here's Crump to George, right wing. George drives. George scores. Hunter George on the quick transition. Boakye. Nate to Rains on the block. Rains got slapped before the shot. This is pretty sure Peter Radigan, 35, will get that correct at halftime. We don't have we have the name without the number. It's Boakye. Nate baseline, kicks it out to Moliere, to Caouette. He pulls it back, approaching 2 minutes. Morty Hanlon left wing. Rains fighting down low. Nate for three, shot it long. Rebound, George. And stolen. Tigers might have got away with one there. Thought Morty fouled him, but no call. Morty, Caouette, three, score! That's Tyler Caouette's office down the baseline. Oro right wing, looking down low, stolen. And a travel on Caouette. Dean Lucas in for Chris Moliere. No, he's in for Carter Rains with 1:25 left in the second. 28-11 Jesuit. Tigers have played a solid defensive game here. So Richardson back in. Crump to bring it in. Crump has nowhere to go. Oro to Richardson. Richardson. George, he slips. So George slips as well. So the slipping and sliding going both ways here. Yeah, no one was on George, but he slipped. Nate Boakye. Nate directing traffic. Morty handling. Morty, high corner to Dean Lucas. Lucas looking inside, nothing there. Bounce pass left. Julian Parker, who's in the game. Parker to Caouette. Caouette at the free throw line. He pulls it back. Caouette to Hanlon. Morty for three. It's going to be left, but Nate Boakye in the right spot. Caouette inside. Caouette, oh, and it halfway in, and it rolled out. My goodness, there's Oro. Drive to Crump, goes in. He misses. Traveling, no call. Crump again. Three-pointer miss. Crump with the rebound. Crump's going to get two. Some wild shots just kind of all bouncing Freedom's way there with 32.2 left in the second. 28-7 Tigers, and this is A.J. Crump at the line shooting two. Free throw up. Boy, these. Yeah, these rims definitely do not have as much give as the Tiger Palace. These are tight rims here. Crump with the free throw. So Tigers up 16 under 30 seconds. Here's Morty. Morty high corner. Morty getting some pressure to Caouette. Caouette to Dean Lucas. Dean back to Morty Handlin. 15 seconds. Nate Boakye has it. Nate, right wing Morty Handlin. Tyler Caouette. Lucas jump step. Thought he got fouled. No call. Here's Crump. A drive and a miss. Morty Handlin heaves it. And that's the end of the first half. And the score is Jesuit 28, Freedom 12. Again, thanks to all who are watching tonight on the Jesuit High School Basketball Tampa Facebook page. We appreciate it. We'll be back with some stats and some updated numbers for Freedom. 28-12, Tigers up. We will be back shortly.
All right, John Pedrero back at Freedom as we approach the third period here. Scoring leaders for Jesuit. Chris Moliere has 7. Nate Boakye with 8. Julian Parker with 3. Tyler Caouette has 8. And Carter Raines has 2. So Jesuit with 14 points in the first and the second. Freedom 5 in the first, 7 in the second, and there we have 28-12. So the mystery 10 for Freedom is Caleb Gilmore. And we were correct. The 35 for Freedom, who comes off the bench, is one Peter Radigan. So it's going to be Jesuit ball. Starters for Jesuit: Hanlon, Burkhardt, Boakye, Caouette, Moliere. Jack Burkhardt. Burkhardt and Morty Hanlon. Morty for 3. Morty off the rim. Tip to Moliere. Morty, nice job, Morty saving it. Caouette inside. Caouette's going to get 2 shots. Nice job, Morty Hanlon on the save. Nice job, Nate Boakye with the awareness on the assist. And Tyler Caouette is going to be at the line shooting 2. Free throw up, good. Caouette with 9. Caouette is 65% free throw shooter for the season. Second one up, rolled out, rebound Crump. Tigers pressing as they tend to do in the third. Crump, reach. May call Boakye on that. And they are, so Nate with the foul. It's Nate's first. This is right wing George to Oro, back to George. Crump top of the key. Left wing Gilmore. Oh, near steal. No, it was a steal. Nate Boakye. Nate drives. Nate had it blocked away. Loose ball picked up and ultimately winds up with George. He drives, misses, and they're going to call a block on Burkhardt. And Jack just kind of sliding away a little bit there. Didn't have full stationary position, and end result is 2 shots for Hunter George. Free throw up, good. George's second. Free throw up, good. So 29-14 early here in the third. Hanlon to Burkhardt across the timeline. Burkhardt cross court, Moliere to Jack Burkhardt. Jack takes a 3 off the rim. Crump with it. Tigers have been much more successful inside in this game. This is George. Pass inside to Crump. Goes up, lay in, score. Good movement without the ball by Crump. And Freedom has outscored Jesuit. 4-1 here in the third. Caouette from the baseline off the rim. Rebound George. Here's Gilmore, drives, lefty scoop, miss. Foul, no foul on Gilmore. Here's Boakye. Nate splitting the defense. Nate to Hanlon. And that's a steal. And it's Gilmore, lay in, score. Neil Goldman wants to talk about it. As Freedom comes out strong in the third. They've outscored Jesuit 6-1.
Yeah, they have cut this lead to 11. It's 29-18 Tigers, 5:56 left in the third, and that's a good timeout by Neil Goldman just to calm his team down a little bit. They're not a bad Freedom team. They have a winning record. They're 7-6. Coming off of a win. Boakye across the timeline. Nate got fouled on a reach by Daniel Rogers. Burkhardt. Morty Hanlon. Morty's been shut out tonight. Burkhardt. Morty Hanlon. Burkhardt right wing. Looks inside. Lob pass to Patriots. Converged on that and stole it. And this should be Jesuit ball. Kick ball. So Dean Lucas comes in for Jack Burkhardt. So similar substitution pattern here as earlier in the game. Lucas in for Burkhardt. Boakye, Morty Hanlon. Morty left wing. Bounce pass to Nate. Nate to Morty Hanlon. Morty for three. Buried that one. Morty is money for his first points of the night. 32-18. Big three. Rogers left wing to George. Crump top of the key, Rogers. Daniel Rogers. Bounce pass. Oro. George top of the key. Looked for Crump. And it's stolen, but Nate Boakye controls it. Nate goes inside, lay and score. Nate in double figures now with 10, 34-18. Tigers, 4:20 left in the third. Rogers, left wing George to Jose Oro. Oro with it. Oro to Crump, top of the key. Crump had his pocket picked by Morty Hanlon. Dean Lucas, right wing Caouette. And Caouette is fouled well before the shot. And it's going to be Jesuit ball. Subs. Gilmore and Radigan in for Freedom, as well as Jalen Harris. Hanlon to bring it in. Morty to Moliere, top of the key. Chris Moliere, Nate Boakye, under 4 minutes. Tigers up 16. Boakye, left wing Morty Hanlon. Morty thought about a three. Pulls it back. Morty behind the back. Morty kicks it out to Moliere. He goes in the paint. Boakye to Moliere. Moliere slips. Slipped on his own again. So Moliere really had an open lane there, and he slipped. So that's a bit of misfortune there for the Tigers. So this is Caleb Gilmore with it. Gilmore across the timeline. Bounce pass to Radigan. Gilmore again. Gilmore, bounce. No, he traveled. Dragged his back foot. Failed to mention Neil Goldman, 37 seasons, 705 career wins for Jesuit. Morty Hanlon. Morty across the timeline, right wing Moliere. Moliere to Tyler Caouette, Morty Hanlon. Morty for three. This is going to be short. And Radigan gets the rebound. Morty with a near steal. Gilmore with it. Gilmore to Hunter George. George. Gilmore left wing. George top of the key. Back to Gilmore left wing. George top of the key. Gilmore left wing. Gilmore dribbles right. George looks inside. Had an open man. Moliere off the glass. Score on the nice pass from Nate Boakye in transition. That was a nice pass to Harris. Another near steal. Foul on Nate. His second. Both teams with 3 team fouls here in this period. Jesuit has doubled up freedom, 36-18, 2:23 left in the third. George to bring it in. Morty Hanlon got a hand on it. Three-pointer. Gilmore miss. Rebound. Moliere. Moliere to Morty. Lay in. Score. Tigers in transition. George. Gilmore to Oro, right wing, back to Gilmore. Under 2 minutes left in the third. George left wing. George to Oro. Oro for three. Score. Oro over the outstretched arm of Tyler Caouette. Nate Boakye with it. Nate. Top of the key, Morty Hanlon. Morty left wing, Dean Lucas. Chris Moliere thought about a three. Moliere for three. Buries it. Moliere had time to line that one up, and he scored from the baseline, 41-21. Moliere's in double figures. This is George. He takes a three. Shot it long. Tip goes out to George. George for three. It's short. Long rebound is going to go to Jesuit. With 59 seconds left in the third. Parker in, Hanlon out. Rains in, Moliere out. Tigers up 20. Julian Parker, the senior. Great student. Caouette, right wing. Caouette to Dean Lucas. Dean looked inside. Rains slipped, and Rains got a knee in back of the head. Another slip by Freedom. Oro, air ball. And we have got slip and slide basketball here all over the place. We just hope that no one gets injured on this floor. And definitely think it's weather related. 34.4 left here in the third. Nate Boakye, he's taking a couple of spills tonight. Left wing Parker. Parker more top of the key to Dean Lucas. Nate just to the left of the top of the key to Parker. Parker's doubled. Parker to Boakye. Nate behind the back. Nate kicks it out to Parker. Parker for three. Off the rim. Nice hustle rebound by Dean Lucas. It's going to stay with Jesuit. With 9.2 left in the third. Parker to bring it in. Julian Parker. Nate Boakye says, give it to me. And boy, Nate elevates. Nate goes up. Nate scores. Power move by Nate Boakye right there. Nate near steal. Parker for three. Shot it short. Boy, Nate Boakye elevating in between two Patriot players, just powers it in, and the soft touch with 3 seconds left in the third, and Jesuit heading into the fourth with the lead 43-21. We'll be back in a moment. All right, back for the fourth period here at Freedom High, home of the Patriots. Jesuit up 22, 43-21. It is Parker, Boakye, Moliere, Caouette, Rains for Jesuit to start the fourth. Have some court maintenance. Patriot ball. It's Crump. Rogers is back in the game, top of the key. Right wing Crump. Oro's hit a couple of threes. Rogers top of the key. Parker with a big swing span there. Yeah, Parker, tough defender on the perimeter. Crump, bounce pass to Radigan. Backs in, left-handed miss. It was a nice move, actually. Good rebound, Moliere. Moliere stops, pops, shoots, score! Moliere with the pull-up. Crump to Rogers. Rogers right wing. Rogers in the paint, little runner. Missed. Got his own rebound. Oro for three. He shot it long. Long rebound. Another slip there. There's Crump. He misses. Rogers on the rebound. Oro. Crump top of the key. Crump drives. And a miss. And Moliere, the basket. Moliere, he goes down. Parker goes down. And Crump missed a lay-in. And it's going to Jesuit. And Aiden Hewitt's going to come in for Moliere. And that about says it all for the evening that Freedom is having. Subs for the Patriots. Gilmore in. Harrison. So Aiden Hewitt, who had a nice little finger roll drive to the basket against IMG Black last week, that his teammates jumped off the bench when he did that. A very slick move for the junior. So here's Boakye to Caouette. Tyler Caouette, bounce past Boakye. Nate takes a three, score! Maybe the Tigers have figured out these unforgiving rims, 49-21, Rogers. Rogers to Oro. And they give it to Radigan. Rogers on the drive. Gilmore for three, score. 49-24, approaching 6 minutes. Nate Boakye with it. Nate, long pass to Caouette. Caouette, fall away, score. That was a tough shot. Caouette's got 11. Near steal, Aiden Hewitt. Rogers. Rogers with it. Rogers to Gilmore. Gilmore left wing. Oro back to Rogers. Travel, no call. Excuse me, this is Gilmore. Turns. And the rebound to Aiden Hewitt. Here comes Aiden Hewitt. Hewitt bounce pass to Parker off the leg of Oro. Caouette out. Burkhardt in. And Morty Hanlon in for Nate Boakye. 5:19 left. 51-24. Jesuit's been dominant in this game for the most part. Morty Hanlon to Parker. Parker on the wing. Parker to Carter Raines. Raines. Rogers on the steal. And the score. Another near steal. Morty Hanlon with it. Morty dribbles in between a couple of Patriots. Good job, Morty, there with the ball handling skills. Morty to Hewitt. Inside to Raines, who's going to get 2 free throws. As the Freedom fans vehemently disagree on that, but they're going to say he got him with the body. So Raines at the line. He is an 83% free throw shooter for the season. Nice look by Hewitt. Free throw up, good. Sub is Isaiah Ponce, 32, in for Jose Oro. Raines' second free throw up, good. So Raines has 4, 53-26, about 4.5 left here. This is Rogers to Richardson, back to Rogers. Daniel Rogers, stolen. Aiden Hewitt. Hewitt to Hanlon. Morty drives. Morty is going to get 2 shots. So Morty Hanlon. Hate to even say this because it's going to be a jinx, but I will anyway. Morty 100% for the season. He is 5 for 5 from the line. Free throw up. Good. So Morty with 6. George in for Richardson. Morty, misses his first free throw of the year. Raines with a miss on the putback. So Morty's first miss of the year, 54-26. Oh, Morty with a steal. He lays it in and scores. Another slip. And Morty's lucky he didn't slip there. But it's a 30-point lead for Jesuit, 56-26, 4:02 left. This is Rogers to Gilmore to Hunter George. So George, we're going to have subs for Jesuit, multiple subs for Jesuit. George, it's Gilmore in the wing. Gilmore to Rogers, who turns, not there. Score, Ponce. Morty Hanlon. Morty to Raines, he missed it inside. Raines got a little bit too far underneath the basket that time. Drive, blocking foul on Raines. Be a 2-shot foul. So Carter, Gore, Damian Ross, and Adam Dietrich are all going to come in the game here. .323 remaining here in the fourth, 56-28. Jesuit has doubled up Freedom. Free throw's good. And Dylan Flock's going to come in too. Basically subs for everyone except Aiden Hewitt. Rebound by the Patriots. Rogers. Long three, take and miss. Rebound Dylan Flock. It's Dylan Flock. Flock, left wing Carter Gore. Carter Gore, the junior. To the sophomore Damian Ross. Adam Dietrich. Gore almost slips. Here's Aiden Hewitt to Gore. Gore, Aiden Hewitt. Hewitt for three. Hewitt's, had to roll in, score! Thought it rolled out. Aiden Hewitt got the shooter's touch. Junior gets a three, 59-29. I think the refs are kind of letting the travels go here right now. Bounce pass to Ponce. George. Gilmore. That's short. Rebound Dietrich. Gets it out to Aiden Hewitt. Nice job, Adam Dietrich. Here's Hewitt. Damian Ross for three. That's short. And a foul called on Ponce. And we've got a couple of subs coming in for Freedom. This is Aryan Saravainen, 11, and Deshaun Tapp, 3. Ross to bring it in. Ross to Dylan Flock. Flock fall away, high arcing shot. Rebound Saravainen. 2 minutes left. Saravainen, right wing Tapp to Gilmore. Tapp, Gilmore. Gilmore to Saravainen, back to Gilmore, top of the key, right wing Tapp. Carter Gore slips again. Drive Gilmore, score. 59-31. Hewitt. Carter Gore kicks it out to Ross. Ross to Dietrich. Nice give and go follow score. Flock with the basket on the follow. Kick ball, Carter Gore. (61-31), 1:13 left here in the fourth. Again, it's Ross, Dietrich, Hewitt, Gore, Flock for the Tigers. It's Caleb Gilmore. He slips. Boy, this is a challenge. That's short. And Flock slips. I would call this game right now. If I'm the referees, I'm just saying forget about it. Adam Dietrich for three. Shot it long. Flock with the rebound to Aiden Hewitt. Hewitt for three off the rim. Why risk injury here for a foregone conclusion? Gilmore for three. Score. Just don't get hurt, guys. Don't get hurt. Damian Ross. Ross with it. Damian Ross. Hands it off to, and it's a steal and a basket by Gilmore. 12 seconds. And that's going to do it. Just hold that ball and don't get hurt. The final is 61-38. Jesuit wins big, a big district game as the Tigers go to 12-4. So scoring-wise for Jesuit, Moliere had 15, as did Nate Boakye. My unofficial totals, of course. 3 for Julian Parker, 3 for Aiden Hewitt, 2 for Dylan Flock, 11 for Tyler Caouette, Morty Hanlon with 8, Carter Raines with 4. So nice win for Jesuit. Dominating start to finish, dealing with a floor full of condensation. But Nate Boakye, a couple of tumbles early for Nate, but he looks okay. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. He took a couple of odd splits in this game. The Jesuits going to have practice and maybe rest up a little bit. For Friday, they have got a tough opponent in the highly ranked Sarasota Sailors coming to the Tiger Palace. So thanks to all who have watched this evening. We really appreciate your support. Thanks to all who watch on the Jesuit High School Tampa basketball Facebook page, and we'll be back at it on Friday from the Tiger Palace. Once again, your final score, Jesuit 61, Freedom 36. I am John Pedrero from the class of 1981, and you have been watching the Jesuit High School basketball live stream on Facebook. Drive safe out there. Have a great evening, everyone.